Hey guys, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. And so today I am going to do a very in-depth review, I hope, of Bath & Body Works Sweater Weather, the 3-wick or 14.5 ounce candle. This is what the label looked like this year. A lot of yellow. And the lid is a bronze lid. Beautiful. I really like the lids. This entire collection had this kind of a lid, and it was very nice, and I think I'll save this one. Now, again, this year's version is very yellow label. I happen to be burning two at the same time as I do here in my great room, and I happen to have one Sweater Weather from last year. This is what last year's looked like. I actually prefer the picture on this one to the picture for this year's. And this year's was a yellow wax, and last year's was a white wax. Last year's candles, they started doing the really cool lids last year. This particular collection last year had maple leaves or what have you. Not maple leaves. Well, or smushed down maple leaves, I guess. But they started doing that last season. So without further ado, the review on these, I will... Now, I found that last year's cold snow is cold. On cold sniff, before I started burning them, I took a really good sniff on each of them for a cold throw. Last year's version of Sweater Weather was much stronger in the eucalyptus than this year's version, for sure. I will actually, before I go too much further here, I will read to you what Bath & Body Works says the candle is supposed to smell like, which, you know, for the most part, I think this one's fairly accurate. It says, snuggle up with a cozy blend of aromatic eucalyptus, juniper berry, and fresh sage. Now, again, I burned these two at the same time simultaneously in my great room here. This one, the last year's, the burn, hell's bells again, freaking hot, burnt so fast. Oddly enough, one wick went a little bit further, a little bit longer than the other two. Not entirely bad burning at all, really, to be honest with you. I can't really complain too much about that, considering how fast and how hot that burn was. This year's one, it struggled. The last, again, like this year's candles, from Bath & Body Works, about here down, it just struggles. This one was done 2 days ago. This one I just finished this morning. So, as far as the throw, I'd give it a 9. So I would give this scent, both of them, a 9. But as far as this one, like I said, was stronger than this one here. Sorry guys, something's on my screen. But together, I mean, I can't tell the difference of which one was stronger than the other, burning at the same time. So the scent description, definitely eucalyptus. I like to personally think it's very similar to the Bath & Body Works candle Autumn with eucalyptus. So yes, I smell the juniper. I grew up with lots of junipers in our yard. We had them all down our driveway on both sides, kind of flanking either side of the driveway. So I did grow up with that. Definitely juniper, lots of eucalyptus. I just felt that on cold, but again, before I even burnt, this last year's candle was a lot heavier in the eucalyptus than this one, but to be honest, again, when they were burning, can't really tell the difference. Yeah, it's like if autumn met, like, not spearmint gum, but like a eucalyptus kind of gum. That's what I would consider this candle. Again, I really prefer the label from last year than the one from this year. Sean from Hearth and Soul, he hit it bang on. Like, there's just been, when this was full of yellow wax, it was just yellow on yellow on yellow on yellow. It's just too much of one color, whereas this one, it was a lot nicer in my eyes. So would I repurchase this? Absolutely, next year. I'm done with Sweater Weather now for this year. I still have one left for my collection, but the likelihood of Bath & Body Works bringing this candle back next year is pretty good, because the last few fall, autumn seasons, or years, they have brought this one back. So I'm not going to be, it's not my top 5. It's definitely, I like the candle, but I'm more of the foodie, spicy, sweet kind of candle lover. but I did really enjoy it. So, oh, and a couple things I forgot to mention in my Bath & Body Works haul that I have just posted already before this video was the Christmas launch in Canada. I was told the Christmas launch was going to start coming in mid-October. So just FYI for any of my Canadian pals out there, Canada addicts like myself, that about mid-October is when everything's going to start like dribbling in, I think. What else? There was something else I wanted to talk to you guys about too. Darn it, I can't remember. But obviously it wasn't that important. But yeah, so anyway, that is my review on both this and last year's sweater weather. And yeah, so there you go. All right, you guys, thanks for sticking around. Take care.